All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's on the Power. So I've got a couple interesting stories for you guys today. The first story is a very exciting story for me personally. As you guys might have seen already, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted on my story that I just found out that Aaron Singerman and I will be commentating the live stream for the 2019 Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio. So last year, I believe it was Kai Green and Sean Ray that commentated the Arnold. This year, it will be me and Aaron. So very exciting for me, very exciting for the channel, and hopefully very exciting for you guys who are not going to be able to attend the Arnold Classic. Now, a lot of people are asking me where to watch this live stream. You can watch it on arnoldsportsfestival.com. There's also a full schedule of events on the Arnold Classic website detailing when each live stream starts and which events are what time. I believe the portion of the live stream that Aaron and I will be doing starts around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, it's also my understanding that at some point during this live stream, Arnold might actually come on the live stream and do an interview with us. So that will be also, very exciting and very big for me and the channel. And hopefully, again, exciting for you guys. So make sure if you can't make it to the Arnold Classic or you can't make it to the night show to watch the finals, that you go on the Arnold Sports Festival website and watch that live stream. And you can hear me and Aaron do our live commentary. So the next story, also related to Arnold, you probably saw this in the thumbnail of this video, is that Arnold seems to want to make a new Conan movie. So as most of you guys know, back in 1982, Arnold starred in the first Conan the Barbarian movie, starring as Conan. Then he starred in Conan the Destroyer in 1984. Now, there's a third Conan movie that Arnold wants to make that's going to go by the title Conan the Conqueror. And it features on a storyline of kind of an old man version of Conan. So obviously it would be played by Arnold. And Arnold is sitting in this Instagram post showing us this Conan the Barbarian comic. And he ends the post by saying, it's a movie that I've wanted to do for a long time. Let's do this. And he is sitting in a throne in this particular Instagram video with a Sumerian-style sword leaning up against his leg. I don't know if people noticed that or not. Now, apparently this isn't the first time that Arnold expressed interest in making the Conan movies a trilogy. Apparently back in 2016, Arnold had noted that a script had been written for this Conan the Conqueror movie, and the hunt for a director was on. Now, the other interesting thing about this, if this movie was made, there was a 2011 reboot of Conan, which Jason Momoa played Conan, Jason Momoa who recently played Aquaman. So if this third movie were to be made, it would completely disregard the 2011 reboot and would continue the storyline from the 1984 film for the sake of continuity with Arnold as Conan the Conqueror. So this does seem like something that's possible. It does seem like something that could reasonably happen. It's something that I'm excited for. I would love to see a third Conan movie, again, featuring Arnold. But again, there's really no indication of when this would happen. We know that the next time we're going to see Arnold Schwarzenegger will be in Terminator 6: Dark Fate, which I believe will be released in late 2019, somewhere around early November of 2019. So a new Conan movie probably wouldn't be something we would see in the next year, but is certainly something that would probably be on the books for the next couple years. But I do think it would be awesome to see Arnold finally reprise his role as Conan. And I'll go ahead and roll the clip of Arnold talking about Conan right here.
This is a fantastic comic book. Look at this. Conan the Conqueror. Wow. This almost looks like me. Whoa. But this one definitely looks like me. It's a movie that I wanted to do for a long time. Let's do it.
So the next story that I have for you guys is the Brittany Dawn fitness scam is back in the news again, and this time it is actually in mainstream news.
Women turned to her to get their dream bodies, but then claimed she ripped them off. And tonight we're hearing from Brittany Dawn herself after the social media influencer suspended her online coaching.
Another cautionary tale, this one about social media influencers and their businesses. One fitness coach and influencer from Dallas with hundreds of thousands of followers is under fire now after some of her online clients say they were scammed.
Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel.
Body goals, Fitspo everywhere you look.
Cardio should never feel like you're slaving away at something.
Melina Brunson found hope and inspiration in social media influencer Brittany Dawn Fitness.
I was looking for some sort of training, some sort of fitness program.
Dawn has some 550,000 followers on Instagram, another 290,000 on YouTube.
I have such a heart for what I do and for being in this industry. Being a fitness influencer is my full-time job.
This has gone well beyond YouTube. It started here on YouTube basically with Cassidy Campbell's video.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
You look familiar.
Yeah?
You look like you stole my daughter's money.
Are you kidding me?
I ain't kidding you. Yep, you took $200. Hey, this woman took $200 from my daughter. Can I get my money back?
And essentially, after Cassidy made that video, a lot more former clients of hers came forward with complaints. And that's when the story really began to get traction and really explode on social media. And it exploded to the point where it was not only picked up by local news in her home state of Texas, but this story was actually picked up by national news on Good Morning America, where they ran their own story about this story, kind of as a cautionary tale for people seeking online training. And of course, they actually did an interview with Brittany Dawn Fitness herself on the news, where she's actually looking pretty happy and smiling. She seems to actually be happy that she's on the news. But overall, the main message of the news stories that they ran about this situation were just cautioning people to be careful who you're actually buying programs from, and they all were pretty negative towards Brittany Dawn. So I think it's kind of a bittersweet thing to see this happening. I think it's good because it's kind of justice to see someone that was scamming people get called out, not only by YouTubers, but by mainstream news. I really think that's what she deserves, but at the same time, it's bitter because there's so many good trainers out there. There's so many people that are actually working hard to try to make a name for themselves as an online trainer. When a situation like this comes out, it turns off a lot of people from the idea of hiring any online trainer. I think the problem with this is when a story like this is presented to the mainstream, it really paints all online trainers with the same broad brush and really makes people cautious of hiring anybody, which I think is a shame because there are actually good online trainers out there. And this has provoked a response from many of the people that actually do online training being upset about this situation because it's going to impact their business in the long run. People that are actually qualified, have certifications, they have degrees, this is what they do for a career, are being kind of indirectly maligned because of this Brittany Dawn Fitness situation, who is someone that's completely different than them. She basically built up this following just completely based on posting pictures of herself and how her own physique looks. And to my knowledge, she doesn't have any qualifications or certifications or degrees in this field. People just wanted to look like her, so they purchased plans from her, thinking those plans would give them the same physique that she had. So a situation like this, you get someone that was scamming people that was really unqualified to be doing what they're doing, affecting the businesses of people that are actually certified and qualified to do what they do. And that's the sad part of all this. But at the same time, I do think that people need to be aware and need to be warned, and they need to be careful who they are buying programs from if they decide to go down that route. Because I think Brittany Dawn Fitness is one of probably many people that are out there doing the exact same thing that she's doing. They get a ton of clients, they can't handle it, they send out the same cookie cutter program, they don't, take a hands-on approach like they promise, they don't, maybe reply to messages like they promise, they don't customize plans like they promise. I'm pretty sure this type of thing happens all the time, and I do think people should be more careful of who they're looking at hiring when they purchase these plans. Now, the next story that I have for you guys, I wanted to show you guys the championship ring for the 2019 Arnold Classic Pro Wheelchair Division. For those of you who didn't know, there is a pro wheelchair bodybuilding competition at the Arnold Classic every year. It's been there for the past several years, but this year it appears they're really stepping up their game here and giving away this absolutely stunning championship ring. So if you guys haven't watched the wheelchair division at the Arnold Classic, I encourage you guys to look up some videos of it. There's some videos on my channel. It's a very fascinating division, and I think it's actually a really cool opportunity to give these guys the chance to compete at the highest level as IFBB pros at a big show like this, and then give them a prize like this. I think it's a really, really cool opportunity. All right, so that about wraps up the video for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day today, Wednesday, February 14th. And just another reminder to make sure you guys tune into that live stream for the Arnold Classic if you guys are not going to be able to attend in person. I think that's going to be really, really cool. And if you guys are able to attend in person, just a reminder that I will be at the Redcon 1 booth, which is booth number 1 at the expo if you guys are looking at the expo map. And again, if you guys buy the limited edition Arnold Classic shirt from Redcon 1 and you wear it to the booth, There will be special deals at the booth for people that come wearing those Arnold Classic shirts. If you want to get those, again, there will be a link in the description, as always, to get to the Redcon 1 site. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.